We are back live at Coletco for part 3. Part 3 of tonight's live Facebook record sale. Yes, part 3. When you're on and watching, be sure to let us know. Let's see here. And all right, I should be able to see your comments now. On sale new. I've already been through that. We've already been through the on sale new, but I'm probably going to bring it back here in the back again, and we can go through that. Let me figure out what we have here. Lunchtime. Yeah, so this is technically part 3. While Tanner was resetting everything, I went ahead and almost ate. But let's go over here. Let me roll this card around. We'll go over here and go through some albums that I don't think we hit through the last time. All bought now, best offer. So let me do this right here. Looks like we had some in-store shoppers today because everything's a little bit out of place. We'll probably go through this crate as a buy it now best offer. Is this the crate I wanted to go through, or is this the crate I wanted to go through the other night? I think this is the crate I wanted to go. This is where we was back here the other night. Yeah, this was a really good crate here. Let me add a couple things to it that I think were over here. It looks like some people's mixed some stuff up. Let me put those in there. We're going to go through these in just a moment. Yes, this is a live feed right now. Sorry for the late starts. This is part 2 of part 2. Yes, part 2 of part 2. We're going to go through some vintage buy it now best offer. Let me walk away for 1 second because I've got to go up front and grab a few things that we were in the process of showing back here. So let me go do that. Buy it now best offer. All right, you should be able to hear me now. I had to step up. I've only got literally a small hand of 45s left from everything that we didn't go through. So I'll let everybody get on. We just pretty much lost internet connection again. I don't know what's up. So we'll figure that out. Now we're back here in the back. We're going to go through some stuff and do it buy it now best offer. Don't know. You never know what could be back here. And first I'm going to show you some buy it nows and some other records that we didn't really get to. We have this, the Archies for $6.99. That was another 45. I've been meaning to show that. The Archies is $6. That's a cereal box record. That was literally cut out of a cereal box. That sold to Jesse Hood for $6.99. Also, before we ended earlier, I had 3 Monkeys 45s. We had Monkeys Daydream Believer going down. The Monkeys I'm Not Your Stepping Stone, I'm a Believer. And then we had the 1986 promo Arista reissue of Daydream Believer and Randy Scouse Get. Those 3 are up for auction for a $20 start. So some 60s nostalgia there, the Monkeys and the Archies. The Archies is $6.99. That's already sold to Jesse. And the Monkeys is a $20 start on those 3 45s. All right, let's go through some albums. These are all buy it now best offer. Okay, buy it now best offer. Pure Prairie League, Something in the Night. Pure Prairie League is $14.99 for Something in the Night for Pure Prairie League. That's on the Casablanca label. Pure Prairie League is $14.99. Everything back here is buy it now best offer, meaning you can buy it now or you can make an offer. By the way, if everybody could go ahead and comment where they're watching from, anything to help get this part 2 boosted naturally. So if you could go ahead and like the post for me. I see that we got 59 people watching on Facebook and YouTube. So if you could go ahead and like the post for me, do go ahead and comment anything to bump up. Just say, hi, Chad. You're the best person on earth. That would be helpful if you could comment that. All right, so Pure Prairie League was $14.99. Also, the Turtles. The Turtles is $19.99. This is a gatefold, and this is on the Blue Whale label. The Turtles, Turtle Soup, very clean copy. $19.99. Alabama, Kansas City, Missouri, and Kentucky. Renaissance, Ashes Are Burning. $9.99 for Renaissance, Ashes Are Burning. Got to be careful with that one. Ashes Are Burning. Bobby McFerrin, The Voice. Bobby McFerrin is $19.99 for The Voice. $19.99. Jeff McIntosh. Boy, why isn't my phone working? I missed some comments here. Tuscaloosa, Crossville, Tennessee. I forgot I am any more Steely Dan 45s. We have sold Steely Dan. That was the only one I had. Good, you don't sell internet service. I know, that's weird. My phone has went offline here. What's my computer connected to right now? Because it's connected to Wi-Fi now. Well, my phone went out now. Goodness gracious. My phone's not working now. I can only see comments on the monitor. This has been a technology disaster tonight. It's connected to Wi-Fi now. This is my phone. It not getting comments. Okay, it is now. But stuff was popping up over here. So, okay, if you missed it earlier, Jesse Hood got the Archies for $6.99. That sold to Jesse Hood for $6.99. And then the Monkeys, we're looking for a $20 start on those three. Final call on that before we're going to bound. My internet not good on this side either. Yeah, it must be something in Lebanon, Michael. I think the entire Lebanon internet is down. It's not really good. Now our stream is back on Wi-Fi, so there's no telling what might happen. So just FYI, if we get disconnected again, good night and see you tomorrow. That's Jesse's for $6.99. If we get connected one more time tonight, we'll see you tomorrow night at 7. Hopefully they'll have it fixed overnight. By the way, Larry Smith is at $20 on the Monkeys. Larry, I really like these. I was about to say, if no one's going to bid, I'm going to keep them. Those are very clean copies. I think I already have these. But Larry has those for $20. Loudon Rainwright III, Album 3, $14.99. So we have Loudon, Bobby McFerrin, also Renaissance, The Turtles, and Pure Prairie League. That's where we started on this crate. Everything is $6.99. Dance to Duke. Dance to Duke is $19.99. Dance to Duke, $19.99. Also, we had the Everly Brothers. Nice Guys, $14.99 for the Everly Brothers. And Porgy and Bess, Ray Charles and Cleo Lane. That's $29.99 for Porgy and Bess, Ray Charles and Cleo Lane. Air Supply, the one that you love, $9.99. And Carly Simon, Come Upstairs, $9.99. Is Seth your CTO? Evidently. Chief Technology Operator. If he is, he's not here tonight. Yes, this is Madhouse Out. This is Madhouse 8. I showed this to somebody the other night. It's a sealed copy. We had it marked for $69.99, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think I told somebody I would take $45 for it. It is sealed. It is unopened. It does have a saw mark right down here, but I'm pretty sure the last time we were back here, I told somebody I would take $45 for that. Armando offered $40. I'm at $45. I got it marked for $70. It is a sealed copy. I think we looked it up on Discogs Live, though, and I went ahead and said $45. Terry, it's yours for $45, and then Armando, let me know if you want it. Gene Pitney, Only Love Can Break a Heart. Gene Pitney is $9.99. Yeah, that's about the closest to nightly nudity, I guess, as we've come to tonight. T-Bone Burnett, The Talking Animals. T-Bone Burnett is $19.99. Let's go ahead and sell Larry Smith the Monkeys 45s for $20. Good deal there on that, Larry. Thank you, and that's so to you. Now, Terry says he'll take it for $45. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to make somebody a Kenny Rogers bundle. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 Kenny Rogers and Kenny Rogers and Dolly. These are $19.99. This is Kenny Rogers in the first edition, white label promo. Kenny Rogers in the first edition, white label promo. Kenny Rogers in the first edition, Something Burning. Also, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Christmas Without You. And Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, The Greatest Gift of All. That's all of those Kenny and Dolly and Kenny Rogers 45s for $19.99. There's 5 there. That's $4 a piece approximately. $4 on those. Now, I've got 3. Let's see here. Make sure I do this right. Actually, these are all different, aren't they? We might just have to, I think these are all different. Hold on. Make Believe. Make Believe. I Want You Back. I Won't Hold You Back. Make Believe. Why is these different looking? I Won't Hold You Back. They're all different. See how that has different promo stickers? This is weird. Okay, how about I just do this then? All these Toto 45s, I think these are all different in one way or another. This Make Believe, this is double-sided. This is I Won't Hold You Back and I Won't Hold You Back. And then this is Make Believe and I Won't Hold You Back. And they're all promo copies. And I'll Be Over You. So these are all different Toto 45s, even though these look really familiar. $19.99. $19.99. This is a stock copy. So those 4 Toto 45s, There it is. If y'all like me here and say that. Toto. Toto, Toto, Toto. $19.99, and there's Kenny Rogers. That was 2 mother bundle 45s I've got. Those all are different too. Terry Myers said he would do $45. This is sold to Terry Myers for $45. Armando said he would give $47. That's already sold to Terry for $45. Tommy Flowers says he would give $12.99 for T-Bone Burnett. This is sold to Tommy Flowers for $12.99. Now we're on a roll. Everything you see is Buy It Now Best Offer. Carly Simon, have you seen me lately? Carly Simon's from 1990. $19.99 is the price. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer. I'm very reasonable on anything you see, like Redbone, Beaded Dreams Through Turquoise Eyes. That's on Orange Epic label. That's in shrink wrap, $29.99. The Rolling Stones Black and Blue Gatefold, super clean copy. The Rolling Stones Black and Blue, $34.99. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young Deja Vu Gatefold. That is $34.99 for CSNY. Deja Vu. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer. Queen, A Night at the Opera, VG Plus vinyl, and looks like about a VG Plus cover. $24.99 for Queen, A Night at the Opera. Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys. That is $19.99. $19.99 for Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys. Michael Knapp said RSD for $28. That is RSD. That was the Rolling Stones, Redbone, Black and Blue, Deja Vu, Night at the Opera. He said just RS. Okay. Rolling Stones, that's sold to Michael Knapp for $28. Very clean looking copy of that. Noel Harrison, Santa Monica Pier. $14.99 for Noel Harrison. Grover Washington Jr. Inside Moves. $9.99 for Grover Washington Jr. Inside Moves. Eric Carmen, Boats Against the Current. That is sealed for $19.99. Oak Ridge Boys, Bobby Sue. Oak Ridge Boys is sealed, $19.99. Icantina, Her Man, His Woman. Icantina is $26.99. James Brown, The Godfather of Soul, The Payback, $99.99. Yes, $100 minus a penny. The Payback, James Brown, 2LP, red polydor, super clean for a James Brown record, $99.99. Simple Minds, wow. This is $29.99. Street Fighting Years. Simple Minds, $29.99 from 1989. Simple Minds is $29.99. There they are. It looks like a very clean copy, too. The Moody Blues, it is. Holy moly, that's nice. The Rolling Stones, the Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream. $14.99. Craig Johnson wants James Brown. Excellent decision there. That's sold to Craig Johnson. Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain. This one's $34.99 for Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain. We've hit a batch of great records here. Another Simple Minds, Once Upon a Time. That one's also $34.99. Simple Minds, Once Upon a Time. That one's $34.99. So $34, $34, and $29 on those. REO Speedwagon, Life as We Know It. $19.99 for REO Speedwagon. Eric Clapton, At His Best. $39.99. $39.99 for Eric Clapton, At His Best. The History of Eric Clapton, another Eric Clapton compilation, $39.99. The History of Eric Clapton. The original cover, Rolling Stone, Some Girls. Rolling Stone, Some Girls. That's a VG copy for $44.99. Original unedited cover and what appears to be a very nice copy of Pink Floyd Animals. This is $64.99. It's a 1977 press. It does have a barcode. $64.99 for Pink Floyd Animals. Let me read through those one more time. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer. These are every bit of Buy It Now Best Offer. How often do you see me put a new Beatles LP on sale? Let's do the Beatles White Album for $7 off. Make sure I do my math right there. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, $7 off. The Beatles White Album for $44.99. The Beatles White Album. Tanner just corrected me. He said, Chad, the name of the album is The Beatles. That is true. That's because I told Tanner that last night for the first time in his life. Right, Tanner? I don't know if everybody realizes that, but the name of this album is called The Beatles. It's not the White Album. We call it the White Album, but it's called The Beatles. Self-titled, $44.99. There's not many people that's like, man, do you have a copy of The Beatles self-titled? If you hear somebody say that, you're going to be like, excuse me? That's the White Album. That's $7 off, $44.99. I see 2 random copies back here on the shelf. So, by the way, that's a great sounding remaster. Here's what's left in this bin. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer. Don't hesitate to make an offer, okay? Don't hesitate. Like $15 off, it could happen very easily, especially if it's on a record we get quite often. I think I've already got a bunch, etc., etc. I'll probably discount it to you. Here's what's left in here. Pure Prairie League, the Turtles, also Renaissance, Bobby McFerrin, Loudon Wainwright, that was Duke Ellington, the Everly Brothers, Ray Charles, Air Supply, Carly Simon, Gene Pitney Condition. No condition notes on the vinyl Larry Smith. This has an Electra inner sleeve. That's not the original inner sleeve. It's a nice Electra. Yeah, very clean vinyl. You will be super duper happy with that. It doesn't look like there's many marks on it. That is, let me get it back in here. Also, that's a nice, if anybody needs an inner sleeve for a Doors, first Doors LP, that's a perfect one there. $9.99 on Gene Pitney. That's probably from Wisconsin. That guy had a lot of mismatched inner sleeves. I don't know what he did with his records. We had all these mismatched inner sleeves. Gene Pitney, Carly Simon, Redbone, CSNY, one of my favorites, Queen, News of the World, or excuse me, A Night at the Opera, a classic. We have Cat Mother, we have Noel Harrison, Grover Washington, Eric Carmen, Oak Ridge Boys, Ike and Tina, Simple Minds, Moody Blues, Simple Minds, REO Speedwagon, Eric Clapton, Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, Deja Vu 30 or 20. I will say this for $25. It is a 5-digit repress, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-digit repress. I'll say that for $25. Larry Smith, I will sell you Gene Pitney for $8. I'll say Gene Pitney for $8. And Michael, Queen is in VG Plus condition, also with a VG Plus cover, $24.99. So VG Plus cover, and that's a red Electra label. Actually, no, this cover, it looks like foxing, but that actually may be the texture of the repress cover they used. $24.99. So Jim Gray, Deja Vu, $25. Larry Smith, Gene Pitney, $8, and $24.99. That's if they say yes. Those aren't sold yet. All right, let's go through this back part of the bin. Yeah, let's go through the back part of the bin back here. Let me move some of these around so we can get to them a little bit better. Let me move these over here. And I'm going to move these back here so I can go through this bin and show these right here. Okay, we have the Pointer Sisters, Special Things. The Pointer Sisters is $11.99. John Entwistle, Rigor Mortis Sets In, VG Plus $14.99. Also, Whitney Houston, Whitney's a VG copy for $24.99. And Patti Smith Group, Wave. Patti Smith Group is EX condition, $32.99. Simple Minds bundle, sure thing. We got first, Michael has a $20 offer for Queen. Michael, I was about to say thank you and welcome, but I also realize you may be a first-time buyer. Michael, I'm not going to attempt your last name because it's not going to come out correctly. So, Michael S., thank you, and I believe you're a first-time buyer. If you are, thank you and welcome. Make sure you message our page, Michael. We do $7 in limited shipping. Thank you and welcome. We do $7 in limited shipping. We're going to be live here for a little bit till we go through a lot more records back here in the back, and then we're going to do this again tomorrow. Please come back tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time. We do this again. And if you want to give me some phonics on how to say your last name, I will try my best, but I usually are pretty bad about butchering last names. Angela wants RS, and that was for what, Angela? RS. Let me know what that is. Also, Jim Gray said he would do 25 on Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So Queen is sold for 20. Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young is sold for 25. And let's give Fred Carnell a bundle price on Simple Minds. 1, 2, 3 Simple Minds albums. Fred Carnell. Fred, I'm thinking 55 for those two that I had marked for 70. 55 on these two, and I'll do 20 on that one. So $75. $75. And that's my best price. That would be a total of, what would that, 70, 100, that's $25 off. $25 off on those, 25% off. $75 on those. Angela on Some Girls, let's go ahead and pull that. That was the VG copy, send that to Angela Leckington. Original cover, that's sold to Angela. Price and condition on Pink Floyd. Daniel, Pink Floyd was a 1977 press, which is the OG year, but this one does have a barcode. Now, I have no condition notes on the vinyl. Which means it is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. So if you don't hear me say the grade, on an LP. That it's going to probably look like this. It's going to have very little scuffing, almost no scuffing actually, and that's very clean, and that is $64.99. Now everything I'm showing is buy now best offer. Tammy, you do have the Pede. Pass on Gene Pitney, I have something similar. Okay, so Gene Pitney still available for 8 if anybody wants it. And let's continue. First, somebody's got this one turned around the wrong way. This is the twain shall meet the twine. The twain shall meet, the twain shall meet. There has nothing to do with twine. The twain shall meet, Eric Burdon and the Animals. That's a VG Plus for $14.99. VG Plus, $14.99. Eric Burdon. Boz Scaggs and Band. Boz Scaggs is a VG Plus for $14.99. Boz Scaggs is a VG Plus, $14.99 on the Columbia label. Larry Sparks, John Deere Tractor. Larry Sparks, John Deere Tractor, $29.99. Glenn Fry, the All-Nighter. And Glenn Fry is $19.99 for the All-Nighter. That has the hop sticker on it, and it's a gold stamp promo. These are all buy it now best offer. Leo Sayer. Leo Sayer is $9.99. Very clean vinyl, $9.99 on Leo Sayer. Santana. We call this one Santana 3. This is a gatefold, super clean vinyl. Wow, that is very nice. Santana is $19.99. That's Santana 3. Jackson Brown, Lives in the Balance. Jackson Brown is $14.99. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast. This has the hit song The Boys of Summer on it. $19.99 for Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast. Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska, with hop sticker. Bruce Springsteen is a Holland press. It is extremely nice looking though. Take a look at this. I remember this one. Very clean. That's a Holland press. Bruce Springsteen with hop sticker. $29.99. Neil Young, Time Fades Away. Neil Young is $34.99. It's a top loader. It's a very clean vinyl. Very, very nice. $34.99 on Neil Young. And yes, Big Generator. Yes is $19.99 for Big Generator. Also has the original inner sleeve. $19.99. Will you take $10 for L. Sparks? L. Sparks. L. Sparks. L. Sparks. Larry Sparks. This would be $20, Anthony Miller. I will do $20 on that. John Leal said he'd give $25 on Bruce. I got that marked $29. Sell that to John Leal for $25. Frank Zappa. This is Overnight Sensation, $34.99. Gatefold. Very clean copy, $34.99. Would you take $69.99 for the Simple Minds bundle? Fred's is trying to chip away at me every single night. Joni Mitchell and the LA Express, Miles of Isles, $34.99. Miles of Isles, $34.99. Joni Mitchell. Country Joe and the Fish, The Life and Times of Haight-Ashbury to Woodstock. This is $29.99. Jethro Tull, Broadsword and the Beast. They're actually doing a new deluxe box set of this album coming soon. Jethro Tull. This has the original inner sleeve. $19.99 for Jethro Tull. Also Sting, The Dream of the Blue Turtles. This is in shrink wrap with hop sticker, and this has the original this has the original inner sleeve and the poster with it. Sting, The Dream of the Blue Turtles, $29.99. Dr. Birds and Mr. Hyde. That is $29.99. This is a 69 Terre Haute. Boy, we've hit a patch of just really nice high-grade LPs back here in both bins. $29.99 for the Birds, Dr. Birds and Mr. Hyde. Also, the Everly Brothers. The Everly Brothers is a 1960 mono. Looks super nice. 1960 mono, $24.99. That's also the original inner sleeve. It's very crisp, I can tell you that. I like the way these are. It's like they're, wow, yeah. Some of these 60s records, when you pull out the inner sleeves, you already know it's going to be nice. It's like they've been laying in this inner sleeve for the last 50 years. And when the Fred Goodwin's collection was like that. He had so many records from like the early 60s. You would pull them out and they'd be like this. It's like, man, I don't think anybody's opened this or took it out of the inner sleeve since 1960. It's just like perfect. Of course, I know we have because we cleaned it and inspected it, but you get what I'm saying. That's just so nice. It's like very crisp in there. All right, I guess I need to make a sale, so let's sell Fred Carnell the Simple Minds. Fred, if we were a lot busier right now, I'd probably say I'll pass, but I need to make a sale, a couple more sales here for part 2. I got to meet my nightly quota. So let's sell these to Fred Carnell for $69.99. You got me. If that was a busy night, those probably would have already been sold as sticker, Fred, but you got a good deal there. Thank you for watching. Fred does watch pretty much every night, all 4 hours every night. So Thank you. Sell those to Fred Carnell for $69.99. We have Tommy the Who. Tommy the Who is $34.99. Burger money. I actually have food here tonight. Mom bought some barbecue. There's her homemade burritos are in the fridge. Fred or Ed. Whose donuts are those? Ed's? Somebody left some donuts here. I've already had one. I'm probably going to knock out the rest of them after I eat some real food. What else is in the fridge? I think Meemaw's got some Cherry Delight in there. So, yeah, I'm going to be eating well tonight. Darren Davis said he would give 20 for Icantina. Was that over here or was that in this bin? Where was Icantina? I think Icantina was over here. Oh, this one right here, maybe. Right here in front of me. Sell this to Darren Davis for $20. Thank you. Which Glenn Fry was that? Glenn Fry was the all-nighter. Glenn Fry was the all-nighter. Glenn Fry, where are you, Mr. Fry? Santana, Jackson Brown. There's Don Henley. It was before that. Glenn Fry, the all-nighter. This is Glenn Fry, the all-nighter for $19.99. Gold stamp promo with hop sticker. All right, next is, which Glenn Fry was that? Got that. Barbecue sounds good. It is good. I had one the first time tonight when our internet connection dropped. I ate a sandwich then, but I didn't eat like 4 sandwiches, probably like I'm about to do when we end here. Anthony Miller said he will take L Sparks for $20. I'll go overboard on barbecue. It'll be like about 4 or 5, 7 sandwiches, whole 8-pack of buns, 2 bottles of sauce. Just completely out of control. Corey Hart, Boy in the Box. Corey Hart is $19.99. ZZ Top Afterburner. ZZ Top Afterburner. This has the original black inner sleeve, super clean. $24.99 on ZZ Top. Nested, Laura Nero. Nested is $19.99. Also, Phil Oakes. Phil Oakes, Rehearsals for Retirement, $14.99. This is actually on Pickwick. This is $14.99. Would you take $30 for Fry and Henley? Jeff, I'm going to sell you an Eagles bundle for $30. There's Fry, and Mr. Henley is right in here. Sell these for $30 to Jeff Crowell. Thank you. Those are nice copies, too. Those are $30 and $30. I've auctioned off Building the Perfect Beast before for over $30. Nice copies and shrink wrap and hop sticker. Those are both sold to you for $30. Every Which Way But Loose. That is $19.99. Every Which Way But Loose. Dan Fogelberg. Dan Fogelberg is $9.99. Dan Fogelberg, $9.99. Diet Coke and then workout. Yes, I'll be hitting the gym tonight. I'll be at Planet Fitness with the incline set like Mount Everest, and I'll probably walk for an hour at 3.5 miles an hour and hopefully burn about 1,000 calories. I need to after all that. Firefall, Luna C, $9.99. Just remember that I love you. $9.99. Tammy said she'd give $30 for ZZ Top and Clint Eastwood. You just bought you a ZZ Top and a Clint Eastwood for $30. Sell those to Tammy Hinkle. Anybody else need a $30 bundle on something? Fire Sign Theater, $14.99. Fire Sign Theater, $14.99. And Focus Hamburger Concerto. Focus is $19.99. Those bundles are $30 and $30, Tanner. Focus. All right, here's what's left in this bin. Great titles. If anybody's watching, we have Buy It Now Best Offer going on. Probably won't have any more auctions tonight. If you're going to hop off pretty soon, we will be back tomorrow to finish the week, 7 o'clock Central Time. This is next week. You don't get a full week of Chad, FYI. I'm only going to be here next week for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night sales. Paul is covering Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Paul will be doing 3 sales. I'll be doing 3 sales. I'm going to Dallas to see Metallica. It's a 2-night thing. I have to stay there 4 nights to make it work. So I'll only be here 3 nights next week. So I wish it was Vegas. That's coming up soon. I'm also going to go see U2 in Vegas, but I got to sit down and plan that trip. But this is Texas next week, Dallas. It's you can go to theaters and watch this concert. You can go to select theaters and watch this concert live, and I think it's being recorded for an album, is what I'm being told. So, okay, the Stones, December's Children from the first minute of the night, $36.99. John, what did I have that priced? Pete Mitchell said he'd give OB for $15. What was OB? OB for $15. OB. Not OB like OBI, but Pete Mitchell said OB 15. Maybe just start from the front of the crate. We have the Pointer Sisters, John Entwistle, Whitney Houston, Patti Smith, Pink Floyd, Eric Burden, Boz Scaggs, Oak Ridge Boys, Sealed Oak Ridge Boys. That was over here, wasn't it? Oak Ridge Boys. Was that over here? This one right here, maybe. It's right here. Y'all are offering stuff. It's right in front of me. Sealed Oak Ridge Boys. Sell that to Pete Mitchell for $15. Tanner, mark down John Young for the Rolling Stones for $36.99. John, I will have to go get that up front, but I can get it. And let's see, if you're driving through Memphis, I will be flying. I will be flying. That's if I was driving, I would have had to miss instead of four nights here at the store. I'd probably be missing 6 nights. Flying's going to save me probably 2 days, so which is a big deal for as much as I have to be here. Pointer Sisters, John Entwistle, Whitney Houston, Patti Smith, Pink Floyd, Eric Burdon, Condition of Eric Burdon. Debbie, that was a VG Plus copy for $14.99. VG Plus copy, The Twain Shall Meet. First track is Monterey. I like that song. VG Plus $14.99. No deals next week. Paul's tough on offers. Not from what I hear. I heard one night people were making offers and he was saying yes to everything. He was slinging records left and right. Sell this to $10, for $10 to Debbie Blair. How much was Animals? Animals was $64.99. How much was Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston was a VG copy for $24.99. Oh, yeah. Michael Nath is using reverse psychology, Tanner says. There's some people on here who do use reverse psychology. There'll be some people hop on and be like, man, these crates are terrible, and it'll be like the best records we have. And it's like they're trying to get people to think differently. Y'all use some crazy psychology sometimes. Leo Sayer, we have Santana, Jackson Brown, Neil Young, Yes, Frank Zappa, Joni Mitchell, Country Joe, Jethro Tull, Sting, The Byrds, Everly Brothers, The Who, Corey Hart. Somebody asked how much this was. Jeff Crowell did. $19.99. Boy in the Box has the original inner sleeve. $19.99. Laura Nero, Phil Oakes, Dan Fogelberg, Firefall. My southern accent really came out then. Firefall, Firesign Theater. I was listening to Ron White. Y'all know Ron White, Tater Salad, the stand-up comedian. I was listening to him talk, and I was boy. Now, if I sounded like that, there'd be a lot of people tuning in. That guy's really got a southern accent, or I guess a Texas accent. He is a funny dude, though. Okay. Let's go over here to this next bin. What's on Yes? Big Generator. Leave It is one of the big hit songs off of that one. Let's go through this crate right back here, or maybe we'll go through a different one. I like taking a quick look. Y'all probably just saw everything that's in there, so let's go ahead and go through it anyway. Let's go through this crate right here. Boy, we've emptied out. Look at all these empty bins, and if I do some condensing over here, we've been through all these already. If I condense all these, we completely empty some bins back here in our store. It's incredible. And then I take all these crates behind us. See all these crates right back here? They're all full of albums. I'll take all these and put them over here so they're deposited. But there's behind me is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 crates behind me we got to go through. We don't have any Holy Divers. Holy Divers are sold. All right, let's go through this crate right here and see what we have. This is Art Garfunkel. This is $9.99. Angel Clare. Niels Lofgren. Niels Lofgren is $14.99. Niels Lofgren is $14.99. Loudon Wainwright III, I'm All Right. Loudon Wainwright is $14.99. These are all bought now best offer. It's Howdy Doody Time. Howdy Doody Time's $14.99. Daniel, we are sold out of Holy Divers at the moment. The Highwaymen, standing room only, $9.99. The Hillsiders play their country hits. The Hillsiders is $14.99. Don McLean, that's the self-titled Don McLean album, $9.99. George Harrison, Somewhere in England. George Harrison's $24.99. Jefferson Starship, Red Octopus, $14.99. We the People is a VG Plus from 1972, $39.99. Brother Beyond, He Ain't No Competition. Brother Beyond is $4.99. Boz Scaggs, Silk Degrees is VG Plus $9.99. John's asking about that Buddy Holly Story LP right there, if you could grab it. Buddy Holly Story. Vernon Oxford, Woman Let Me Sing You a Song. That's in a mono in shrink wrap, $19.99. $19.99. All right, Buddy Holly Story. Let me do this right here. This is $34.99, and this is in shrink wrap. Buddy Holly story. That's on the Coral Rainbow label. It's got a little bit of shrink wrap left. The shrink wrap starts here. It goes up his nose and through his hair, and then it makes a right turn up here. It has a little bit of shrink wrap left. That is $34.99. I'm not for sure what that link is. Be careful clicking on links sometimes in the feed. VG, $9.99. The Presenting of the Tams is $9.99. Oh, a link to Amazon to Holy Diver. Well, that's not good. He's trying to buy one from us. We're trying to find him one. Don't send him any Amazon links. Country Joe and the Fish. Nobody wants to buy from Amazon. That's why they're watching us. Country Joe and the Fish is $14.99. Country Joe and the Fish. Electric music for the mind and body. Yes. Yes songs. Yes is a 1973 Richmond press. $39.99. The Bee Gees Trafalgar. The Bee Gees is a VG Plus for $14.99. Ricky Lee Jones, the magazine, that's in shrink wrap, $19.99. Boogie Woogie, this is Amons, Lux Lewis, and Johnson. Maud Lewis, Pete Johnson, and Albert Amons. This is $19.99. Carl Mann, The Sun Story, Volume 6, $19.99. The Best of Billy J. Kramer. The Best of Billy J. Kramer, $14.99. Chris Jagger. Chris Jagger is $14.99. Gail McCormick, Flesh and Blood. Gail McCormick is $39.99. Arthur Brown, as in The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Chisholm and My Bosom, that's a 77 UK, $29.99. Dance with Arthur Brown, that's a 1975 UK, $24.99. Uriah Heep Live, that looks like a very clean copy, $29.99. James Blood, Tales of Captain Black, that is $34.99. Pete Townsend, Chinese Eyes. Pete Townsend is $14.99. Neil Young Reactor is $19.99. That's in shrink wrap. Hey, we sold one of these earlier, Tom. Pat Paulson, $14.99. John Denver, I Want to Live, is $9.99. Chili Console, The Jazz Crusaders, $39.99. Elton John, 21 at 33, $19.99. Papa Nebo, Pete Townsend, and JFK. Papa Nebo, Pete Townsend, and JFK. Those are $19, $19, and $24.99. I think that crate's been gone through quite a bit. That one wasn't too good. If you want to make an offer on anything in there, please let me know. Please let me know. I will sell you anything in there. Let's go down a little bit more, maybe some newer stuff. Those really wasn't all that old. That was from April, but I feel like we've been through that stack like 10 times after I started going through it. We've been through those recently. I'm trying to find some stuff we hadn't been through recently. Maybe these. I don't know. That looks pretty interesting. I see a David Crosby album, so let's go to those. Michael Neff says, God our President. Now, is that the Pat Paulson? Are you making a claim or a statement? Also, we still need to officially sell Michael Nath to Stevie Ray Vaughan, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. Michael Nath, you'll probably end up by... I got to officially blow the air horn for you if I'm going to sell it to you. So if I do that, I'll let you know by tomorrow, okay? Got Naughty, Moody, and Pleasantness. There you go. All right. Okay. Let's go through one more crate. I'm getting hungry. I think y'all are getting a little sleepy on me. I need y'all to wake up. Don't blow their horn. Okay. Oh, I got on the wrong thing here. Let me restart my chat. All right, we have Laura Nero, Gonna Take a Miracle. Laura Nero is a 1971 in shrink wrap, $24.99. Melissa Manchester's Greatest Hits, that's in shrink wrap for $9.99. The Very Best of the Everly Brothers is $14.99. Very Best of the Everly Brothers, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Somewhere in Africa, $14.99. No, the price went up, actually. I got to renegotiate with you. The Tender Side of Ray Charles is $14.99. The Eurythmics is $19.99. This is a Philippines press. Looks very odd. Where is this from? Mexico? The Eurythmics is $19.99. David Crosby, If You Could Only Remember My Name. This is a VG copy for $19.99. Also a VG or VG Plus jacket. The Rolling Stones, Dancing Undercover. VG Plus $24.99. The Firesign Theater. Firesign Theater is $14.99. Bob Seger, The Distance is $29.99. These are all Buy It Now Best Offer. Major Lance, Greatest Hits, VG Plus $19.99. Shalimar, Uptown Festival. Shalimar is $9.99. David LaFlamme, White Bird, David LaFlamme from It's a Beautiful Day. That is sealed, unopened for $9.99. Jay Giles, You're Getting Even is $19.99. Falco, Jungle Roamer. That is, I think that's how you say that, Roamer. Falco is a 1984 German pressing for $24.99. The Guess Who, Wheatfield Soul. The Guess Who is $24.99. Zamfir, featuring the hit single The Lonely Shepherd. That is sealed, unopened for $9.99. Firefall Undertow, that's also sealed for $19.99. Chili Whack, Lights from the Valley, that is sealed for $19.99. Little Richard, 22 original hits, $19.99. This is John Fogerty, Eye of the Zombie. John Fogerty, Eye of the Zombie, $19.99. Naked Eyes. Naked Eyes is $19.99. This is 1984, full album, $19.99. Ronnie Spector is $19.99. Thomas Bowman offered 8 for MM. 8 for MM, 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 MM. Manfred Mann, maybe? Somewhere in Africa. If that's correct, sell that to Thomas Bowman for $8. I do not have another Saigon Kick. No, that was a cutout, blowout price of $19.99. That's the only one I had of that. Kansas, Monolith. Kansas is $19.99. Also, Marshall Tucker Band, Tuckerized. Marshall Tucker Band is $14.99. Melissa Manchester. Thomas, I was about to say, I usually don't think you would buy Manfred Mann. I kind of get an idea of what you're looking for. And that means MM was Melissa Manchester. Is that still in here? It is. That's Greatest Hits. That's sold to Thomas Bowman for $8. Thank you. That's sold to Thomas. Alan Parsons Project is $19.99. Also, Wishbone Ash, New England, $19.99. Seals and Croft, Taking It Easy. That's also sealed, unopened, $19.99. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom is $19.99. Shindig, that's a compilation. Ruby and the Romantics, The Searchers, Shirley Ellis, that is $14.99. The Everly Brothers for $8.99. Tyler Browning. Was that in this crate? Everly Brothers. Y'all are saying titles, and I don't remember showing them. Was that in here? This one right here, maybe, Very Best. Go ahead and sell that to Tyler Browning for $8.99. Which AP album was that? Alan Parsons. That is The Turn of the Friendly Card. The Turn of the Friendly Card, $19.99. That is sold to Tyler Browning for $8.99. The Everly Brothers. Strange Advance 2. That is $9.99. Porgy and Bess. Highlights from the George Gershwin's Porgy and Bess. $9.99. September 1999. Who is this? This is September 1st. September 1999. 12-inch single from Hazel Dean. Searching. I Gotta Find a Man. 1999. Hazel Dean. Art Garfunkel Lefty is $9.99. Jethro Tull Thick as a Brick. $19.99. The Essential Country Joe McDonald. $19.99. 20 Original Winners, Volume 1. That's a roulette compilation, $12.99. Madonna, Keep It Together, $24.99 for Madonna. Champion, Champion's a white label promo, $9.99. Narada is VG Plus $9.99. The British Invasion, Volume 4, $19.99. Neil Young's Tonight's the Night, $34.99. Also, Neil Young, Stars and Bars, Shrink Wrap and Hop Sticker, $29.99. And the Bee Gees' Peace of Mind was $14.99. Do you have more songs from Big Chill? I do not. Well, if I do, Lanny, I don't know where it is. That usually is sold, though. So, no, I really don't know where that's at. I don't know if I have one, but if I do, I don't know. Thick as a Brick condition. This has no condition notes on it. Michael, this is not the original newspaper cover. It's just a standard gatefold. It's not one of the original covers, but it is very clean. That is near mint minus $19.99. Saw a Jackie Brown soundtrack, A Few Bends to the Bright. I'm assuming it's a reissue. It is, Andy, but I can show it to you and tell you the price. This is Jackie Brown, a Quentin Tarantino film, of course. This is a limited edition, 180-gram vinyl, 13 tracks, Bill Withers, Minnie Riperton, Bobby Womack. That's a Rhino, Start Your Ear Off Right from 2016, and it is $39.99. Keep in mind, everything's buy it now, best offer. That's yellow vinyl, sealed, $39.99. Michael said he'd give $15 for Thick as a Brick. Sell that to Michael Nass for $15. Okay, does anybody want the Toto bundle for $19.99? All the Toto records and all the Kenny Rogers and Dolly 45s. This is some of like the last 45s that did not sell. I got a small other little stack up front. I'll probably go through again tomorrow, just a few, but we pretty much sold a whole nother box of 45s. But there's the Toto lot, and these are different. All three of those are different, which is crazy. Like one's a promo, different. It's got different writing on the sleeve, and then that's like a stock sleeve, but a promo record. So let me show these one at a time. This is Toto, I'll Be Over You, and In a Word. I'll Be Over You and In a Word. This is Make Believe and Make Believe. So this is single-sided, or same song. Make Believe and Make Believe, that's a promo. Then this is I Won't Hold You Back and I Won't Hold You Back, promo. And then this is Make Believe, or maybe this one's the same. Okay, so we do have two copies of Make Believe, Make Believe. So this is a double-sided, same track, Make Believe, Make Believe. This has I Won't Hold You Back and I Won't Hold You Back. So really, there's only three different ones. So if you want those three for $14.99, they're all different. Or if you want the additional extra copy, $19. So $14.99 for those three. I got confused earlier. And then the Kenny Rogers, this was white label promos from the first edition, a stock copy, and then two Christmas 45s from Kenny and Dolly. Christmas Without You and The Greatest Gift of All. Grant says he'll take the three for $14.99. Those are sold to Grant Peltzer. And then so first edition's promo, first edition stock copy, Something's Burning in the reprise sleeve. And then those were Kenny and Dolly Christmas promo. All those, that's 5 records for $19.99. So if anybody wants just the Make Believe from Toto 4, I'll do that for $6.99. I'll probably show that again tomorrow. All righty. Well, thanks everybody for watching tonight. We've had some bad internet connections, but we've ended up having a great sale. We've had another fantastic sale. It is almost midnight here in Lebanon. I'm about to eat some supper and start pricing more stuff for tomorrow night. I'm probably going to have a whole nother big full box of 45s again. We got some incredible ones for sure. Debbie Blair said she'd give $12 for the British compilation. Sell that to Debbie for $12. Excellent. I'm assuming Andy Lewis just wanted an OG of Jackie Brown. If anybody wants to make an offer on that, let me know. I will definitely enjoy the barbecue and the donuts and whatever else I can find up there. I'm probably about to go on an eating spree. I've also not really been to bed since yesterday. I don't want to freak y'all out. I know I did that again earlier this week, but I have actually not been to sleep since yesterday. So the last time I was doing this yesterday, I hadn't been to bed since then. So John Nazarko, the Bee Gees, is $14.99. Peace of Mind, $14.99. That's well, it's a white label, but it's a Pickwick. $14.99. Bee Gees, Peace of Mind. National Vinyl Record Day tomorrow. Wow. Got to make money to fund your Dallas trip. That is true. That is true. So, all right. Sell Stevie Ray to someone else. Okay, I will. I think right now you're at the top of the poll. Nobody else. I had somebody text me this morning. He said, "Hey, is that still available?" I said, "It is." Now I've got an offer. He's stuck by it, and he's like, "I'll let you know," but I don't think he's in on it. I told him 2,000. So, Michael, it's looking good for you because we're probably going to go ahead and sell it this week. I've also been talking to an auction house, but so yeah, I don't have to ship it insured. I know that's why I'm willing to possibly take $1,800 because you're picking it up. So, all right, thanks everybody. See y'all tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We'll do this again. See you then. Thanks as always.